Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we have an exciting project. We're going to install our new bike rack on the front of our truck.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Figure it's a great time to get this thing assembled, get it on the front. I'm going to show you why we chose the bike rack that we did, and then we're going to load our bikes up and go for a ride. All right, Carla, is everything accounted for?
Yep, sure is.
She laid out all the parts.
Sometimes things are missing, but in this case we have everything here. For rule followers like me, there's even step-by-step instructions on how to put this together. And look, on the back there even shows a truck camper towing a Jeep with the bikes on the back.
Perfect. So when we hook our Jeep up, we can put our bikes on the back of the Jeep.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Awesome. It looks like there's only 6 steps. Step 1.
All right, we're getting there on the assembly. I just want to point out something real quick. It comes with a bolt that goes through the hitch to actually lock this bike rack on there. It's a threaded bolt and it has a lock on the back side. So that is really awesome. When you tighten this thing up, it does not move at all. So I'm really excited about that. Not only does this rack come with a threaded bolt that goes through the hitch and actually tightens up and makes it nice and solid, but it also comes with an anti-rattle clamp that we're also going to put on there as well, so make sure it's extra snug and solid. So let's go ahead and bolt that on. I just want to give you a quick rundown of why I chose this bike rack, because I've been riding bikes pretty much my whole life. So when I come to finding a new bike rack that we could put on the front of our truck, there's several different reasons why I chose this rack. The main one is because it's a platform style bike rack, which the bikes sit down on these on the rack here in these wheel holders instead of hanging from a bar, kind of like my old one that we showed on at the end of our hitch installation that we put on the front. So this rack is made by Hollywood Racks. It's made for 2 electric bikes or any other bicycle, but it can hold electric bikes. Not all bike racks can. It can hold up to 80 pounds per bicycle, so that's very strong rack.
It can also hold wide too.
Yeah, it can hold fat tire bicycles, as they say, is up to 5 inches here. So you can hold a street bike all the way up, mountain bike, and all sorts of bicycles. It also does come with an attachment to put across here. We'll show that in a little bit. If you have a small tire bicycle, maybe a small kid's bicycle or something, you can use that to help shorten that wheel holder up. But now this bike rack, it fits a 2-inch receiver on the front. It comes with the threaded lock, which I really like, very nice. And it also comes with the anti-rattle clamp, so that's really nice. And it makes it very solid on the front of the truck, or even on the back of the car, or wherever you may want to put it. It does fold up as well as tilt down. So one feature that I really liked about this rack is it comes with these clamps, and these clamps, each one of them has a lock. So it comes with a set of keys, and so you can clamp this up. If you depending on your bicycle, on how it's shaped, is going to be to where or how you clamp this. It could be on a seat post or the down tube of the seat post, or it can, for our bikes, we're going to have to put it on the top tube in order to actually clamp it down like that instead of horizontally like that. So that's a lot of options as to how you can move it around and actually clamp it onto your bike. On these wheel holders, they're very easy to adjust. Basically, you just have a little knob here, so you can slide them forward or back on all 4 of them to put it right wherever your tire needs to be. So that's nice and easy on that. They come with the strap that goes through your wheel, and it's got a little rim protector, so you can put that over your rim, slide that down through there, and it'll lock your wheel in for all 4 of them. And then It also comes with 2 of these. These are the little brackets that mount onto the wheel holder here, so in case you have a small bike with small tires on it, maybe a kid's bike or something like that, so then you can clamp that on there and it'll just kind of lock it in place like as if it would with a full-size tire. So it's nice that it comes with that in case you got kids bikes that you need to travel with. So, and that's it. It'll hold up to a fat tire bicycle, 5 inches wide, and it's ready to go. Before I show you how this bike rack will tilt forward, let me show you how it flips up, so that way you can just store it out of the way. So it's really easy. It just has a knob on the back, and this post right here, this will actually flip down. So just unscrew this knob off the back, take the washers off, pull the bolt out, pop it out like that, flip this down, you need to flip these out of the way, and put that down like that, and then you can put this bolt back through there, the washer and the handle there back on. Got that out of the way. Take the knob off the back side of it, same thing, pull the bolt out, and then this will just flip up just like that out of the way. And you can actually put the bolt back through there, your hardware back on, tighten the knob back up, and ready to travel. Just leave it on there, so when we're out camping, when we take the bikes off, we can just leave the bike rack on there and it's really out of the way. And if you want a quick reference on how far out it's going to stick away from the vehicle, no matter really pretty much on what you put it on, if you measure from the pin, the end of this tube right here is right at 15 inches. So, you know, 15, 16 inches from the pin on the lock. From the front of our bumper, I'm actually at about 11 inches. So it doesn't really stick out that far off the front of the truck. So that's pretty nice. And just for a quick measurement, with the bike rack down, all the way out, from the pin, we're talking about 30 inches to the end of the front of the bike rack, really. So it sticks out a little ways, but once you fold it up, it's not bad.
Seems pretty easy to put on. You just flip it down to where it connects around the bicycle. Turn the knob so it's pretty snug so it doesn't move around. Then once you have it in there, you can lock it. We'll show you how to do that later. And then these are easy to just strap it down. Gotta get the little thing there. Stick it through there. Snug it up.
You got a rim protector?
Yeah, it's got a rim protector right there. Alright, should I lock it?
Lock it up.
We each get a set of keys.
Alright.
Alright, you gotta make sure the hand knob's snugged up there. Stick the key in, lock it, and then it free spins so that no one can take that off. Get your bicycles out.
And you gotta unlock it.
Then to go biking, you just unlock it and then turn the knob like that. Loosens it up. Easy enough.
This Hollywood rack also comes with 3 straps. One red one, which is used to just secure the bikes to the rack, just to tighten them up a little bit more. And it comes with 2 long straps. Basically, you put these to triangulate the rack tied back to the bumper somewhere. We could actually come from the rack and tie it back to our tow hooks on the front of our bumper, so we may do that. So it's got 2 of those. You can do that, one on each side. If you put it on the back of a car or a truck or something like that, you could tie it to the rear bumper maybe. It also comes with a cable lock, which is really nice, with a matching key that goes along to the knobs, and so locks it all up, keeps everything safe while we're traveling. Don't have to worry about it. If we want to go into a restaurant, get something to eat, something like that when we're on the road, it's all locked up, nice and safe. We got the bikes nice and secure on the rack. They're all strapped down, ready to go. But before we go on a bike ride, let me show you how this rack will actually tilt down in case you need to actually pop the hatch of a vehicle or a trunk, or in my case, pop the hood of our truck. So it's really easy. Just loosen the knob down in the front and take the knob off, and then there's a pin that is underneath that. Take the bolt out and the knob off, and it's going to kind of put a little pressure, just kind of pushing up. Pull the locking pin down, and then the whole bike rack will tilt forward in our case, or tilt backward if it's on the back of a car. So I could actually get to underneath the hood of our truck if we needed to, or if you got a hatchback, it'll raise right up. So that's a really cool option. And in order to push it back, just grab the bar, push it back up, take that safety pin and slide it back in place, slide the bolt back through, and tighten it back up, and we're ready to go. Honestly, it did take us a few minutes to actually figure out how to strap down our bicycles with this clamping system. We were originally trying to clamp it to our seat post, and it just wasn't really working from the angle, because our bicycles have a slanted top tube as well as a slanted seat tube. So it turned out best that if we flipped it around and used a clamp to clamp down on our top tubes, that it worked out great for our bikes. It did take us a minute to figure that out. If you have a more traditional straightforward frame, it may work just as easy to clamp to a seat post, but either way, it's pretty versatile, and you just kind of have to play with it a little bit in order to figure out how to make it work with your bike. All right, we're all saddled up, ready to go. You ready to go for a ride?
Yep, let's get our stuff together and go.
We're going to go to the local trails and go for a nice little afternoon ride, and we'll let you know how it goes. I had to stop at the front of the neighborhood to tie up the loose end of the red strap before we hit the road. Well, we made it to the park. We're about to go on a ride. And I wanted to explain to you why I put both of our bicycles in the same direction. Usually most people will put them in opposite directions. In our case, I wanted both of the seats to be in front of the driver, because the seats are going to be down lower. On our bikes, we have these adjustable dropper seat posts. Just push them down and get both of our seats down low, so it's better visibility as we're driving down the road.
There's a gnome in the middle of the woods, watching all the bikers come through.
As you can see, we don't have the truck camper on the back of the truck, but we're looking forward to actually putting the camper on the back and having bikes on the front, being able to go camping and bringing our bikes, because it's been quite a while since we've been able to do that. That's going to be a cool looking setup as well, so
Yes.
Looking forward to that. But we will keep you updated on how well this bike rack does over the near future, and we're going to put some miles on the road with it and see how it does. So far it seems very solid, and I'm looking forward to getting out and using it. Carla, did you have a good time on the ride?
Yes, we had a great time. We have a new bike rack, as you guys may have seen. It's working great.
Yeah.
It's a Hollywood bike rack from E-Trailer.
Yeah, that thing is like just coming over here super solid on the road. I'm very excited about that. I've never had a bike rack to be so solid and sturdy. So we're definitely looking forward to taking our bikes on a bunch more camping trips here coming up soon.
Yeah.
And
We haven't been able to take it along with us since we've had multiple truck campers. We haven't really figured a solution, and this is a great solution, and we hope to use it for a long time.
as E-Trailer affiliates, we want to say thank you to E-Trailer for sending it to us, because they knew that we needed a bike rack for our new front hitch, so that worked out awesome. And they were gracious enough to let us select the one that we wanted, and the one that I picked out it's going to work perfect for us. But they do have a wide selection of bicycle racks, from 2-bike to 4-bike. You got cheaper ones, more expensive ones. This one is about $600, so it's to fit kind of your price range, whatever it may be.
Yeah, and if you're interested, we have a link below, e-trailer link below. We are an affiliate, as Todd said, and that will help us out a little bit, so that would be great.
Yeah, we'll definitely put a link below to this bike rack if you're interested in that. And appreciate you hanging around, and we'll see you next time on Runaway Roses. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.